Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 206 of the Battleship Brawl Season 3 tournament. This episode we've got a pretty old member of the field here, the FCW, the FCW by Draba, has been a member of the field for quite some time, and is finally getting brought back into the battlefield for its final battle. It is at 9 lives, and so no matter what happens after this battle, it is going into the Hall of Champions. Or it's at 9 battles, not 9 lives. And it's going up against the Return of the Curse of Oyashiro-sama by the Brisby Mouse, who is not up for retirement, whether it wins or loses. So when this is over, we're gonna see the end of the FCW, but the Return of the Curse will continue on. So let's go ahead and get this battle underway. This battle is basically is more or less, does the Return of the Curse get another win or another loss? That's basically what this battle amounts to. On the FCW, just unloading that huge broadside barrage. And Return of the Curse taking some hits. Ooh, yeah, that didn't feel too good. Oh, but the counter volley didn't exactly feel good either. Oh man, but here comes the second volley from the FCW. Shells just smashing in all over the Return of the Curse. Looks like one of the turrets took a hit and got blown off. I didn't notice that. How I didn't notice that, I don't know, but I guess, you know, it's kind of the shells were spread out a lot. And that looks like some really bad damage there, but really the FCW is still at 95%, but it has lost a lot of weapons, it seems. Let's see how the next volley from it goes. Yeah, those shells on the Return of the Curse are getting pretty deep on the FCW and actually managing to do enough damage to disable a lot of the weaponry. Which is probably the best strategy to take against the FCW. Hammer the guns with high penetration shells. You can see that the armor was built to try and counter that, but doesn't do so good when it punches in through the deck. But man, the FCW can repair. Ooh, some of those got penetrated through enough to actually detonate some of the ammo barrels on the back of the FCW. The Return of the Curse is not doing so well. It is down to a single turret and has a lot of holes all over it. The FCW's firepower is nothing to laugh at. Ooh, and it just nailed that turret. That was almost a perfect shot, really. Return of the Curse trying to maneuver. Trying to get itself out from under the hail of fire that the FCW was pounding into it, but... Wait, what? What? That shell deflected off of... That was basically a flush shot, and it managed to bounce off. Oh, something critical just got hit. Not the AI, but... oh, wait, no, it is the AI. It is AI dead. The Return of the Curse is AI dead and defeated. Despawning. That is the match, folks. So yeah, that is it. That's all she wrote. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick cut here so we can take a look at the FCW's speed, maneuverability, armor, weapons, all that good stuff, and see what makes it tick and made it able to get into the Hall of Champions. Okay, folks, so here we are. The FCW The FCW by Draba is heading off to the to the Hall of Champions today. Giving it a quick look over just to see. Not going to be able to pull the gun off because they are they're fixed guns. They're not on turrets, so I can't just save a prefab and move it over, or save a sub object and move it over. And saving a prefab would be a nightmare with how tightly packed this thing is built. So I'll give the guns a fire and we can look at the numbers, but I won't be able to shoot the target, unfortunately. First off, aesthetics-wise, there really isn't anything. I mean, it's got a little bit of things here and there, but you can tell that the ship was purpose-built for winning fights, not to look good. It's basically a box with some drag removal blocks on the front of it. That's basically what this looks like. But let's go ahead and see how fast she goes. About 16 meters per second, and it likes to turn to the right. I'm guessing there's some sort of ACB control or something on this, because I can't actually get it to turn properly. It just wants to drive in a circle. So I'm imagining there's some sort of ACB controlling going on or something here. Not entirely sure. Don't even know where the propellers are. Oh, active sonar. Interesting. Oh, the propellers are in here. How does that... Oh, because... Okay. There's holes, and... Yeah, you only have to have the middle block uncovered in order to get the full effect of the propellers. So yeah, you can see you got the lead on the back here, because I bet you anything there's heavy armor. Yep. Square corners. Heavy armor square corners on the inside here, giving some high armor class to all this stone armor out here. So it's two layers of stone, 2 layers of metal, and 2 layers of heavy armor square corners. Then a whole bunch of wood before it hits the guns. Which, let's see where the so this is the front of the gun, basically. So yeah, hitting shells into this area, as we saw in its fight against the Return of the Curse earlier in this episode, really does some damage. Like, the Curse was able to knock out a lot of barrels and such by hitting in this area. But since they're fixed guns, the turrets don't pop off very easily. They didn't cause any actual health loss, like a whole lot of health loss, and the FCW was able to tank through it and burn down the Curse, Return of the Curse, even though the Return of the Curse did a lot of weapon damage. Anyway, we'll go ahead and bring it to a stop. Speed, it's decently fast. It's not super fast. It's not super slow. It's right in that sort of average zone. Maneuverability, well, we saw from the battle, it's got decent maneuverability, but I can't actually make it turn with the rudders for some reason. There's got to be some sort of like ACB controlling going on or something. I'm not sure, but it does not want to turn. You can see it, like, I'm holding the Y key to make it turn. The button is reacting and pushing, but it's still continuing to turn to the left, turn to the right. And when I hit the right button, well, I guess it does speed up the turn rate a little bit. So I'm not sure, because when it's in the battle, it definitely turns the proper way. Like, if it just drove in a circle like this in the battle, it would lose. It would not be a champion. So obviously there's something going on there. Not entirely sure. If there were more space in the thing, I could see if I could find the ACBs and suss out what's going on. But this thing is just, it's a solid brick of blocks. There's like no open space. There's no indication of anything where anything is. I could spend 20 minutes trying to find the ACB. Oh wait, I think I just that is an ACB. Yep. If object in front within 5 meters. Oh, it uses, and there's the laser combiner. Yep, it uses uses the turrets to turn. It uses the guns. And it uses, wait, hold on, let me see that again. Where was that? It can't use the guns, but it must have little turrets. So basically, if you've seen the video of the Jimmer did of tank control schemes, you can actually set up ACBs to use turrets to steer. And I think that's what's going on in here. I lost it again. I'm not going to spend all day searching for it. So yeah, but I was right. There was some ACB shenanigans going on to make the turning work right. So let's go ahead and clear out the barrels. Okay. And then we'll fire these guns and see the damage numbers they've got. I expect to have some pretty hefty penetration, given what they were doing to the Return of the Curse. Yeah, 11,589 kinetic damage with 82.53 armor pierce and 12,000 explosive damage and fragments. It has fragments as well. That is a lot of armor piercing and kinetic damage. That's why it was getting so deep in the Curse's armor and doing some serious internal damage. Managed to take out the AI even. So yeah, that is it for the FCW. If you think it deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, that it whoops, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. If you think it deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and well, the Hall of Beauty, which will then get it into the Hall of Fame, go ahead and upvote the comment below that says to induct it. If you don't think it deserves it, then upvote the comment that says don't. Simple as that. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.